I'm a third generation cattle rancher. I was born and raised in Gunnison. So that's what I've done my whole life, is raise cattle. I'm an ag specialist and the county director. So I do really anything and everything that has to do with agriculture. Our goal is to take the science and the research-based work that we're doing at the university, at Colorado State University, and bring it to the ranchers. One of the things I'm really passionate about is telling our story. People are not connected to agriculture anymore in the way that they used to be. And we have a lot to offer and we do a lot of good, and we're just not very good at talking about it. So I think this position allows me to be in a spot where we can talk about agriculture a lot. And then I want to help guys stay in business. Seeing people go out of business or seeing ranches sell is heartbreaking. Growing up on the ranch is what really has always shaped how I feel about stewardship and caring for the land. We're the last ranch on a ditch. And so if there's no water left, it doesn't matter what rights you have. If there's no water in the ditches, it does not matter. Like, you learn very quickly that water is very important, and it's not an easy thing to talk about or to deal with. I think something especially that's really important for me in my role is, like, how do we talk about and how do we have these conversations about rangeland drought management before it's here? You know, how do we build on these safety nets? Because we know it's coming, we just don't know when. I was a part of the drought contingency planning at the Upper Gunnison River Conservancy District. And so it was a pretty in-depth process. I think we spent 9 months, maybe even longer, putting together a plan for drought and how do we manage. And even before that, of like, how do we identify drought? And then once we've identified it, then what are the steps that we can take to mitigate it? I think one of the really cool things, and one of the things that we really have worked on locally, is to fund infrastructure improvement projects and to fund efficiency improvement projects. I think having an efficient washing machine is important. Turning off the sink while you brush your teeth. I think it's little things like that that really add up. Making sure we're irrigating or sprinkling our lawns at the best time of day. You know, don't be sprinkling your lawn in the heat of the day. Kind of making our climate work with you rather than against you. And I really think it's the little things that add up. It's nothing crazy. I don't think we need to be eliminating lawns. I think it's just being really conscious in what we do every single day that adds up way quicker than you think it does. The other thing I think we just need is storage. And as we see drier and drier years, or not even drier and drier years, but like these wild fluctuations from super wet to super dry, if we just had a way to store it to make weathering the dry year a little easier, I think that's really, really important. And rallying together, because the storage is really expensive. So rallying together and deciding that this is important enough to spend that kind of money.